Coming to you from Red River Stadium in Bossier City, Louisiana. It's the Simulation Football League here on YouTube, and we've got a great Saturday night matchup here. The Bossier City Steamers at home to take on the 5-2 Baltimore Vultures. Hello everybody, Ethan Muslin here with my partner Wade Phillips. Wade, this is the epitome of a statement game for Bossier City. They have a chance to get above 500 and to take down a juggernaut in the Vultures at home. What's the keys for their victory tonight?
Well, tonight they're going to have to keep the quarterback upright and really force Baltimore into some errant throws and maybe some fumbles. Baltimore comes in with the number 2 ranked offense, and so it's not going to be an easy task for Bossier City's defense, but if they can pester the quarterback all night, it's going to be much easier for their offense to operate.
Absolutely. Baltimore will receive the kickoff here tonight. Great opportunity here for the Steamers. They had that close win against Louisiana in week 8. They suffered 2 losses prior to that with DC and Florida. Two tough franchises there. So they've got a chance to really put themselves on the map. The ball is on the tee, and we are underway here at Red River Stadium. Ball be taken out of the end zone. Brought up the middle. Oh, a little bit of a break here down the left sideline, down to the 35-yard line. A big return on that play by David Anderson to get the Vultures into primo territory.
Yeah, he hit that hole, shook off a tackle coming right here, and then gets a few more yards, but then number 27 brings him down, so that sets him in excellent field position on 35.
Yeah, that was great, George, on the tackle there for Bossier City. So the Vultures starting at their own 35-yard line for the opening drive of the game. We'll see Jack Wigmore under center here for the Vultures, having himself a pretty decent year as well. Second in the league in passing yards and touchdowns. Ivory Irvin going in motion to the right side. They're going to hand it off, and it will be Warren Murray going to the left side for a gain of 4. Be tackled on the play at around the 39-yard line. That was Biff Markham on the stop.
And it starts it off with a 4-yard run, and that's something that you like to see from your running back when you can pick up 4 each time.
2 tight ends set to the left. They'll hand it off again. This one is going to GP Wells, who will get another yard, maybe about 2, to set up 3rd down and 3 just on the other side of the 40.
And that time, the defense plugged the hole and stopped the running back before he could pick up any more yards. And now it forces a 3rd and short right here.
They're flipping the formation here. The 2 tight ends on the right side, but they will set one up in motion. Jackson Roberts going to switch up to the left side. From the eye, looks like they've almost got 8 in the box here for Bossier City. Wigmore looking to throw. Pass out to the left side. Incomplete. Overthrew his target. That was Ivory Irvin, the intended receiver. Bossier City's defense holds on the first drive.
And Ivory Irvin, 6'4", and right there, the pass was just off the mark and just outside the reach of the big target.
That'll bring out the 5-season punter, Matty Coffins, to punt this away. Spent all 5 seasons here with this Baltimore franchise. Attempt to coffin kick it to the left. And they will let this one bounce, and it takes a very good bounce into the end zone where it will be a touchback. Bossier City will set it up at their own 20-yard line. That'll bring out Ace Fennick and the Bossier City offense for the first time tonight. Fennick, as of this season, 97 of 190, 1,471 yards, 7th most yards in the league, 8 touchdowns, puts him 8th in the league. A QBR of 69 puts him at number 12. Looks like it's 2 receivers and a tight end on this opening play. Dave Access going in motion to the right. From the offset eye, Baltimore showing nickel. They'll hand it off. Hunter McWaffle managing to roll around for a gain of 6. Set up 2nd and 4.
And an excellent run on 1st down, picks up 6. And that just sets the tone for this drive for Bossier City. And they really want to see this drive end up with some points at the end, hopefully 7 for their sake.
Especially since Baltimore was held to basically no progress, a 3 and out on their opening drive. They'd love to push down the field and hold the ball a little bit longer. Hand off to the right side. Oh, a couple more yards there for Speedy Gonzalez, who will set up 3rd down and 1.
Very manageable 3rd and 1. Now they've got pretty much anything they want to do on this 3rd down play, but I anticipate a run, try to pick up the first down and move those sticks.
Look at this 4 tight end formation, jumbo pack. They're going to go with the run up the middle. Great first down run for Hunter McWaffle to get to the 35 and a new set of downs.
And coming into this ball game, Hunter McWaffle had 94 carries for 299 yards on the season, and that just extends his stat sheet. And now they're looking at a very nice field position on 1st and 10.
Yeah, Hunter McWaffle now over 300 on the season. The top rusher on this Bossier City offense, which has combined for just a little under 500 yards rushing on the ground. Fennick will throw. Middle pass completed out to Vin Kalia, who will get the first down. Gets about 12 to 13.
Yeah, the quick route, the slant, picks up the first down right there. Kalia found some open space, and then the safety came down to lay the hit, but Kalia held onto the ball and picks up the first down.
It's up to the 47-yard line, so good gain on the play. They're closing into the midfield stripe with 4 receivers. Ace to throw, moves a little bit, goes to the right side, incomplete. And that pass intended for the tight end, Garrison Blue.
The quads look. Garrison Blue had that corner route that, fortunately for the defense of Baltimore, they had multiple defenders over in the area and forced that incompletion.
Good defensive stand so far, if they can keep it on Bossier City territory. 2 receivers to the left for 2nd and 10. Fennick to throw up the middle, completes it out to B. Robo into enemy territory to the 35 of Baltimore, 17 yards and a first.
And the 2-time All-Star right there, B. Robo, caught that, looked like maybe a slant or a post, caught it with the defender in his face, and then 2 defenders closed down immediately after making the catch and limiting the run after catch, but still 1st down and 10.
They're putting it down as a 19-yard gain for B. Robos. They're putting it at the 34-yard line of Baltimore. Trips to the left, but they're going to adjust. Garrison Blue in motion. They're going to set up even quads. Baltimore still showing that nickel look. Fennick to hand it off. McWaffle planted at the line of scrimmage by Frank Smith. Huge hit on that play.
An excellent run coverage right there by the defense. Baltimore swarmed to the ball and brought down the running back for no gain. And it was an excellent play by this defense to shut down this run.
No gain on the play, so they'll set up 2nd and 10. Adam Williams in motion over to the left. Might see a rush on the right side here. Nope, they're going to back it off. Fennick to throw. Has time. Looking. Checks it down the right side. Complete over to Blue. Gets out of bounds for the first down. Looks to be about a 12-yard gain.
And another target on this drive for Garrison Blue. Right there was an out route. Caught it. Picked up some yards after catch. Had plenty of room. Actually was about 5 yards away from the first, but the defense didn't want to come up and really body check him early on and force him out of bounds on the tackle.
Yeah, it looked like maybe Ace was trying to go for the deeper pass, but might not have found any targets, so just had to check it down to Blue as his last resort and ended up getting 12 in the first, so we'll set it up for 1st and 10 at the 21. Fennick will throw. Oh, it's intercepted by Alvin Mack, and it'll be Baltimore football once again from their own 26.
And an excellent interception right there. It looked like there were 2 defenders in the immediate vicinity of that play right here. Looks like he's right in front of Garrison Blue, and that is not what Bossier City wanted to do to start this ball game. But hey, Baltimore coming away with some stingy defense, and right there gets a takeaway, and now they've got a 1st and 10 in pretty decent field position. And just a gain of 3 on that play. And so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 for this offense. We'll see what they can do in this formation.
There we go. That was the problem. I had a little bit of muting issue there. 2nd and 7. The handoff will go to Murray. And they're going to give him the first down. Unbelievable setup there. Bit of a generous spot.
Absolutely. He gets hit and then does the little spin move that gets him some extra yards on the momentum and picks up a 1st and 10 with no challenge on the play, which is still pretty early on where you don't really want to burn one of those on something like that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a spot issue. You don't want to really try to risk yourself on that. 1st and 10. Wigmore to throw. Has time in the pocket. Has the open man into enemy territory for Ivory Irvin down to the 49-yard line.
And Ivory Irvin has spent 10 seasons with Baltimore, a 7-season All-Star, and right there shows why he is a deadly factor on this team, can just hurt you in a number of ways. Right there, it looked like a slant that he caught over the middle, took the contact and brought it down.
Yeah, Ivory Irvin spent all 10 seasons of his career here in Baltimore, and I suspect it will probably be many more seasons to come before he gets the golden honor at some point. It will definitely happen at some point in his career. 1st and 10 from the 47 of Bossier City. Wigmore looks to throw, in trouble, gets away, going for positive yards, and gets about 9 before getting wrapped up on the play by Biff Markham. Great scramble from Wigmore.
Yeah, and he, up until this game, had 20 carries on the season for 50 rush yards. That time, 9 extra yards to tack onto his yardage.
2nd down and 1 from the 38. Handoff. Murray gets the first down to the 31-yard line. And continuing to move the football. Baltimore hoping to get on the board.
Murray is so dangerous on the ground because when he gets tackled, he is more often than not going to fall forward for some extra yards. Just a tough runner out there.
2 tight ends set to the right, 2 receivers left. Handoff up the middle for GP Wells, who will get about 6 to set up 2nd down and 4. Let's introduce that Baltimore Vulture offense. Quarterback is Jack Wigmore. Running backs Warren Murray and GP Wells. T-Roy Gaines, the Hall of Famers, at fullback. You see him right there in the formation. Ivory Irvin, David Anderson, Daley Holder, and Max Schema are your receivers. Benji Matson, Jackson Roberts at tight end. Tackles are Sir Charles, Ray Arnold, and Olivia Bleeker. Guard Alden Bleeker. Jay Arnold is guard. And Don Johnson, the center, as T-Roy Gaines gets a couple of yards to bring up 3rd down and 2.
And they continue to pound away at this middle of the defense. And right there, picked up enough to set up a very short 3rd and 2 on this 3rd down. And we'll see if they want to just pound the rock again and try to pick up this 1st down.
They might do that. They got split tight ends on the set. They will hand it off. Murray gets the first, just barely breaking the line to gain. They'll still be just outside the red zone, but it's a 1st down for the Vultures.
And this drive continues to roll on, and now they are in, on the 20-yard line and very much in threatening distance for this Bossier City's defense.
Twin set to the right. Wigmore, quick pass, throws it, completes it to Benji Matson, who gets to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal on a 15 or 16-yard gain.
Yeah, and it was a very short drop. It looked like 1 or 2 steps right there. Just immediately went to that slant route and got him enough to pick up the 1st. Excellent play to read the defense and find the open tight end, Benji Matson, right there with the 1st down.
Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 5 for a 15-yard gain. 1st and goal to go for Baltimore. Handoff. GP Wells up the middle. Will get about 1.5 yards. Tackled on that play from number 57 of Bossier City. That is Frank Chamberlain, one of the linebackers.
And these backs for Baltimore are touchdown merchants. Murray has 6 touchdowns. Wells has 3 on the season.
2 tight ends set to the right. Hand off that direction. Warren Murray gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that was great blocking up front and an impeccable balance by Murray. He gets tackled and continues to stumble forward, uses his hand to balance him up and keep him from being down, and falls into the end zone for a touchdown. This is an excellent play by the running back that just shows how a running back should play near the goal line, falling forward every single time.
Absolutely, and that was a nice long drive from Baltimore as well. 11 plays, 74 yards for the 4-yard touchdown. Shark Tarkington to kick the extra point up and good. And that'll make it 7-0 Baltimore here with 1:10 to go in the first quarter. Great drive on that interception to get all the way to the end zone and get on the board.
Absolutely. And Baltimore is number 1 in the season standings for points off turnovers, and that just extends that lead in that category because that drive started off by getting that interception.
Kick will be dealt deep into the end zone and knelt down for the touchback. So that will bring out Bossier City's offense, who we will introduce to you right now. Ace Fennick is the quarterback. Hunter McWaffle, Speedy Gonzalez, the running backs. Dave Access, Vin Callia, and B. Robo are your wide receivers. Tight ends are Adam Williams and Garrison Blue. On tackle, David Parker and Jacob Reed. On guard, Jackson Parker and Byron Oden. And at center, Yogi Barr. 1st and 10 from the 20. Fennick will throw up the middle. Will get it completed out to B. Robo, about to the 39-yard line. 19 yards and a first down.
And that was a very spectacular catch and pass by the offense. It's a post route, just kind of a nondescript, but maintains body control with the safety coming in to make the tackle. And it's just what you want to see from your quarterback to get kind of in a rhythm and get this drive to last a little bit longer.
That's what they're hoping to do to get on the board before the end of the quarter. Hand off to the left side for Speedy Gonzalez. Will get about 5 before Giovanni Bolt brings him down.
And just barring that interception from the last drive, Bossier City has looked pretty good so far on offense. Just that one mistake cost them. But, if they can string together a drive right there, they might be able to tie it up.
Yeah, right now, Fennick is just about double on Jack Wigmore in passing production. Pitch out to the left. Ooh, that's trouble. McWaffle ends up getting down for a loss of 3. Bolt is there on the tackle for 3rd and 6.
And Baltimore is not giving them much room to run right there on that run. Swarmed to the ball, brought him down, forces a 3rd and 6, a medium size down on this 3rd down.
And that'll be on the other side of the first quarter. End of 1 here in Bossier City. The Steamers are trailing the Vultures 7-0. You're watching the Simulation Football League here on YouTube. Flip the field and come right back. Start of the second quarter here at Red River Stadium. Ethan Muslin, Wade Phillips here on the call on this beautiful Saturday night in Louisiana. 3rd down for Bossier City as Fennick will throw the deep ball incomplete. Garrison Blue, the intended target, but Mack just knocked that thing away.
Absolutely. Off target. Mack was right there in the area, knocked it down for an incompletion, and forces this punt on 4th and 6.
Brings out Danny Dimes to kick the punt here, the 3-season veteran. He'll try to pin Baltimore deep in their own territory. And they will let this one go. Oh, it takes a nice Bossier City bounce, and it's going to be downed at about the 4-yard line. Incredible punt from Danny Dimes, who downs the football inside the 5.
Yeah, that was a pinpoint accurate punt right there. It landed, bounced sideways laterally, and then landed and rolled back a few more yards and pins them inside the 5-yard line.
Great punt there from Bossier City special teams. Baltimore going to be pinned deep in their own territory to start this drive. Matson in motion to the left here on 1st and 10. It's like 9 in the box here, anticipating the run. It will go as Murray will end up getting about 6 before being taken down by Freddie Trammell.
And Bossier City's defense needs to really just square away this defensive stand right here. If they can get a stop and force them to punt, they have excellent field position waiting for them, but Baltimore is no easy picnic.
Absolutely there. Jackson Roberts now in motion to the right, setting up twins. Hand off. Wells going to be just short of the first down. That was a close one there, but Bossier City holding them down. 3rd and inches coming up.
Yeah, GP Wells couldn't get to the first down marker, but now it's a short 3rd and inches. We'll see what they want to do right here.
3rd and a piece of paper for Baltimore. Hand off. And Murray gets the first down. Just needed the yard and got it. That will continue the drive for the Vultures.
That's just what they needed. They needed that first, and they've been very balanced so far in this game so far. They've been targeting the wide receivers in the past game, spreading it around, and getting the running backs going early and often.
Two tight ends set to the left. Wigmore will throw. Look out! He's going down! Biff Markham with the 5-yard sack.
That's exactly what Bossier City's defense needed right there. Knock them back a few yards, and now forces a very difficult later on downs in the drive. And we'll see if this 2nd and 15, we'll see Baltimore maybe pick up a big chunk of yards on this 2nd down, or if they try to, dink and dunk it.
They are looking to be in a pass formation. Bossier City set up in the nickel. Oh, look at this. Freddie Trammell setting up the blitz. He will rush up the middle. Wigmore to throw. Oh, and he's brought down again! Another 5-yard sack. And it's the defensive end. Number 44, Zach Benjamin on the sack.
Yeah, the linebacker, 6'4", 270, a big old defensive player right there, and took him down, and now it forces this 3rd and 20, which you can almost guarantee Baltimore's going to be passing it, so that makes Bossier City's job so much more easy to maintain this 3rd down.
And that's exactly what you've got. It's quads versus the dime. 3rd down and 20 from about the 4. David Anderson in motion to the right. A little bit of adjustment here. They're going to go for the handoff. Played a little safe here. You can't say I blame him. Warren Murray will get a couple of yards before being brought down by Trammell, so it'll be 4th and 18.
Absolutely not a bad idea if you're not feeling confident in your offense right now at this point in the game. Instead of just giving a takeaway to the defense, you just stay safe and pick up a few yards.
Manny Coffins will punt this away. Fair catch called, and it will be set up right at the Baltimore 44-yard line. A 40-yard punt for Matty Coffins. And now Bossier City in premium field position to at least get some points.
An absolute premium position, like you said, partner. And now they've got some of their best position on the field to be in this game.
From the 44 of Baltimore, twin set to the left. Finnick throws up the middle. Gets it completed to Adam Williams for his first catch of the day. Gets it to the 25-yard line. 1st down on a 20-yard gain.
The 2-time All-Star picks up the 1st down right there. The post route right open the middle, but looked like there was a Baltimore defender in the area, but the tight end got behind him, picks up the 1st down, and now an easy 1st and 10.
They're inside the 30, so definitely in field goal range for Matt Fennick to boot it through and get the Steamers on the board. McWaffle's going to go in motion to the left side. Fennick will throw on 1st down. Has blocks, needs to run, does so, and manages to get 2 on the play. As he saw the pressure, he got out of there and turned it into positive yards.
Absolutely, a positive play right there for Fennick. Stayed strong in the pocket, stepped up, but nothing was getting open downfield, so he takes off, picks up 2. Hey, avoids the sack. It's what you want.
2 tight ends split for 2nd down. Fennick will throw. Oh, to go for the low pitch. Has it, and it will get to about the 19-yard line. Another catch there for Williams on the shovel. So now it's 3rd down and 3.
Not a bad idea for a shovel right there. It's a little bit more accurate being that close, and picks up enough to pick up a short 3rd and 3. So we'll see what they do.
From just inside the red zone, Fennick looking, stepping back, going for the end zone, and caught! Touchdown, Bossier City! B. Robo hauls it in and puts the Steamers on the board.
The giant target, 6'5", 238. A 2-time All-Star right there, got behind the defense, and the Fennick threaded the needle in the end zone to pick up that touchdown. An excellent drive by this Bossier City offense, and that started by that excellent stand by the defense on the last drive for Baltimore.
Yeah, the excellent stand, the excellent field position on the punt as the kick from Matt Fennick is up and through. Look at that, 4 plays, 44 yards with a 19-yard touchdown pass to B. Robo, making it 7-7 with 5:29 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Unbelievable job there by Ace, going 3 for 3 on the day. On that drive. This kick could be booted deep into the end zone. That would be 1 point up north, but instead it'll just be up to the 20.
I always say
Baltimore.
they should bring that in. That is a phenomenal
I have
rule, I
always
believe.
I have always been in favor of the Rouge, but it has to be on the kickoffs and only. Otherwise, like as much as I love Canadian shenanigans, you got to have some limits at some point.
Yeah, true.
Baltimore to get the ball at the 20, setting up 3 receivers, twin set. Wigmore will go for the quick step. Oh, and nearly intercepted. It'll be falling to the turf, incomplete.
That was an excellent read by the defense. It looked like number 45 right there. Bogey Barr was right in the area. Baltimore tried to go for that short, quick pass again, and that right there, the defense read it all the way.
Yeah, they were swarming all over that football as soon as it got released. 2nd and 10, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Jackson Roberts will go in motion to the right. You see Zach Benjamin directing some traffic. He might be going for a blitz. He will go for the rush. Wigmore throwing and has the man. It's Benji Matson who gets down to the 43-yard line, 23 yards for the first down.
And Zach Haldorf was right there to bring him down after the magnificent catch and pass right there. Stood back there, the lefty stood back there strong and delivered the accurate pass to Benji Matson, who caught it with a man in his face and brought it down to complete that pass.
Fantastic catch for Matson. 38 yards so far for him tonight with that 23-yard gain. Handoff up the middle for Wells. Oh, and he is planted to the turf for a 6-yard gain. I believe that was Vernon Fox. Yes, it was the secondary safety making the tackle.
Yeah, they were playing with some hate right there. Brought him down with some malice, and now it forces after that 6-yard gain, a 2nd and 4.
Just outside of midfield, I formation. Looks like Irvin is in the tight end position. They'll hand it off. Murray with room. Oh, and Benjamin just plants him down. 3rd down and 1 coming up after the big hit.
Yeah, and throwing all 270 pounds behind that tackle, and just a huge chuck right there, and now forces a 3rd and 1. We'll see if they want to try to pound it up the middle right here.
And you see they got that setup again. Robertson Irvin in the tight end position to the left. Handing it off. Wells will get the first down and gets to about the 40 of Bossier City to move those chains.
And all 5 of those linemen plus the extra blockers were picking up everyone they could and forced that first down. That was an excellent blocking by this line and blockers, and even better running to pick up the first down.
Just inside the 40-yard line of Bossier City. Baltimore still tied at 7. And Murray will get about 2 on the play. Be brought down by Bob Funk. Let's introduce that Bossier City defense that they've been making so much noise these past few plays. Stephen Fellows II, Biff Markham, and Jobu McSlim are on the line. Zach Benjamin, Bogey Barr, Rob Foraker, and Freddie Trammell are your linebackers. Pink Lisa, Michaela Foraker, Stuart Zemelia, and Mickey McGuire are corners. Willie Bands, Bob Funk on free safety, and Zach Holdorf at strong safety. And Fellows was there on that tackle on Wells to set up 3rd and 7.
So far, they've been able to somewhat bottle up the run with bearing a few, chunk plays here and there, but so far they can hold to it. They might be able to force a punt right here.
Trip set up to the left. They're going to put Irvin in motion. They'll set up even 2 and 2. Might go for some man coverage here, maybe. Wigmore rolling out to his right, throwing out to the left side. Oh, gets it complete to Irvin. Has room to run down to the 10 to the 9-yard line. Way to split the defenders. It's 1st and goal for Baltimore.
Yeah, and that time, Wigmore rolled out to the opposite side, to the right side, and then threw across the field and found Ivory Irvin for that first down play, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Jack Widmore has been on point pretty much all day, and it shows that he is very confident in these receivers.
Going for the pass again. Oh, and deflected away. Matson the intended target, but Zach Benjamin just swatted that ball away. It's incomplete.
He did. He got a hand on it and now forces a 2nd and goal. Baltimore can do pretty much anything. I'm sure they want to just maybe stay safe and not get a takeaway, a turnover in this spot.
Second and goal with 3 wide. Benjamin showing blitz. He'll rush up the middle. Wigmore throwing down the middle. Incomplete. I think Irvin might have been the intended target there, but just a bit of a miscue. They'll bring up 3rd and goal.
There was a ton of traffic in the area of that pass, so it didn't surprise me that it got knocked down, but there were multiple Bossier City defenders in the area, and it kind of was almost like a rub by the Baltimore receivers.
They'll set up trips to the left for 3rd and goal. From just outside the 9. They're about 28 feet away. Wigmore rolling right, has time, goes for the end zone, deflected and incomplete. Good awareness from Bogey Barr to swat that thing down. 4th and goal will bring out Shark Tarkington.
These linebackers for Bossier Cities have been doing a phenomenal job of knocking down passes and staying in their area of responsibility on some of these pass plays.
It'll be a 26-yard attempt from the left hash for Tarkington. It is up and through. That makes it 10-7 with 2:11 left to go here in the second quarter. Shark Tarkington now 15 of 15 on the season. Very good run for the newly christened Hall of Famer. So now Bossier City will have a chance to possibly tie or take the lead before we get to the end of the half. Kick is underway. This will be taken at about the 7. Return up the middle. Decent little run there for Bossier City. That was number 24, Pink Lisa, doing some return duties. And decent field position coming up for Bossier City.
Yeah, they've got some decent field position. I want to say about the 30-yard line, and they can really, try to soak up some of this clock and come away with possibly a lead going into half.
Absolutely. They've got a good shot to do so. If they can keep up that aggressive passing style, they might be able to pull that off. From the 30, 2:07 to go here in the first half. Split back set with twins to the left. Fennec will throw. Oh, got around the defender to Garrison Blue for the first down. Gets it up to the 43.
And some of these big targets for Bossier City cause a ton of problems for defensive backs and linebackers because, they're all 6'5" or taller, and then, they've got the speed to burn, so it's just a tough matchup.
That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning here at Red River Stadium. Bossier City looking to tie or take the lead. They trail 10-7. First and 10 from the 44-yard line. Bossier City with 2 minutes to go to tie it or take the lead before the halftime break. B. Robo going to go in motion to the right side with the split back set. Ace to throw. Gets it off just in time. Deflected away. Incomplete. Alvin Mack on the deflection.
Baltimore's defense stayed strong right there, staying in their position, breaking up that pass. And Bossier City really wants to start better on first down going forward. But, so far their offense has been able to drive down the field except for that that interception.
Yeah, that's been the one blemish on Fennec's record, but he's been doing very well compared to Wigmore. Ace to throw again. Going down the left side. Gets the man open for Vincalia. Inside enemy territory to the 35 of Baltimore.
Kalia just busted the zone right there. The back was staying in the zone. He gets behind it, and just that ball gets lofted right over the head. And then Kalia picks up a few more yards after the catch, and now they've got a first down and excellent field position to be able to score before half.
Yeah, they're letting this clock run now with about 90 seconds to go. They're at Baltimore's 35-yard line. Looks like a nickel set here for Baltimore. They'll pitch it out. McWaffle pushing back to the line of scrimmage. Will get about 1. Tackled there by young Vaught.
The defense did a great job getting just push on the lineman, and the running back couldn't get past him, but they got it 1 yard.
A little bit of a rush here for Fennec, who gets it open to the 20-yard line, and that'll be a timeout taken by the offense. So 1:07 left to go in the first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 20 of Baltimore. As they take a little bit of a breath, they'll set up trips to the left side, one to the right. That looks like it might be Robo by himself. Fennec will throw. Oh, gets a deflection, incomplete. Nice deflection there from Elijah Warfield to knock that one down.
Baltimore's toughening up around this red zone area and forces the 2nd and 10, but Bossier City can do a few things on this drive to cap the drive, but we'll see if they can pick up a first on 2nd down.
We're going to go back to that trip set. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Fennec rolls to the left. Goes for the middle. Gets it over to Robo inside the 10 for a 1st and goal. 2nd timeout being called.
B Robo is just so tough to match up with over the middle because he's 6'5", and then when you've got somebody like that can run fast, you know, and in this game, 4 receptions for 68 yards and a touchdown, just phenomenal work so far in this game.
Yeah, he's been the workhorse for this Bossier City offense, already accounting for just about 40% of the yardage. Fennec will throw left side, caught! Touchdown, Vincalia! Jumping into the air to pick the grab, and Bossier City is on top.
Yeah, and he started off this drive really to start cooking by picking up that big 1st down earlier on into the drive, and then caps it off with a touchdown of his own. And now Bossier City looking like they're going to go up possibly 4 points if Baltimore doesn't, scramble down the field and, get some points before halftime.
That Bossier City drive, 8 plays, 70 yards for an 8-yard touchdown pass as the kick for Matt Fennec is up and good. Makes it 14-10 with 55 seconds to go here in the first half. Great second quarter so far in this ballgame. 3 consecutive drives have gone for scores since the start of the second quarter. And that offensive flurry making it a good, close one here tonight as this one is knelt down for the touchback. The SFL convention is headed to Baltimore for the 2025 convention, kicking off the league's 25th anniversary season, July 10th to 14th. Join SFL Nation at the rooftop pool of our host hotel, the Hyatt Regency, looking out into Baltimore's Inner Harbor and revel in the league's first convention on the East Coast. You can reserve your room now with the special group rate at simfl.net. Murray with a fantastic run to get 12 yards in the 1st down.
So it looks like they're going to play a little bit more conservative on this drive. But, hey, I can't blame them where they are on the field. You don't want to turnover in this part of territory. So, running only down 4, going into half, if they want to stick with the run.
And if they get into good territory, they might try for it. I would not be surprised if they give it a shot. It'll be a pitch. Wells spins around. We'll get about 2. And no, they're going to be content to let this go to the half.
Yeah, I don't see them trying to squeeze in a touchdown or anything. And we'll see if they try to squeak in another play before time winds down, but I'm not anticipating it.
About 5 to go. They will snap it on the handoff, and it'll be a couple more yards on the play for T-Roy Gaines, who will bring it out to 3rd down and 4, but that is going to bring it to the end of the first half. We've got a good one brewing here in the Bayou. The Bossier City Steamers on top of the Baltimore Vultures, 14-10 at the halftime break. Let's take a look at those halftime stats, and boy, this has been exactly what we've been talking about. This is a must-win game for Bossier City, and they've been throwing it down against Baltimore tonight.
Absolutely. They're throwing out all the stops, and now it's paying off with them up 4 at the half, 14-10. And really, it's been a story of Ace Fennec being on target for a majority, 12 of 17 so far. But McWaffle has not been able to get it going on the ground game. But when you have someone like B Robo back there to catch a pass, it's going to be a good day.
Yeah, and even with that interception, Ace Fennec is still at over 118 in the QBR standing, so doing really well for himself tonight. We'll see if he can hold it on the second half. But let's take that quick halftime break, brought to you by Brakes GPT.
We just pulled a full-size Taylor Swift helmet. Shout out to all our Swifties. Travis Kelce. This is a Giants Lawrence Taylor.
Patrick Mahomes.
Chad Johnson with the Ocho Cinco.
We have a Drew Brees.
Is that an O.J. Simpson jersey?
It's an Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my goodness.
Tom Brady! Tom Brady!
Break into the world of sports memorabilia collecting with Breaks GPT, featuring signed football jerseys, helmets, photos, and more. Breaks GPT offers you the shot at winning autographed and authenticated sports memorabilia at a fraction of the price. Join the community of collectors on our Breaks GPT Facebook page and lock in your shot at hitting a humongous headliner on our site, breaksgpt.com. Kickoff there from Sharkington, boots it deep into the end zone. That will be a touchback. Bossier City to get the football on their own 20-yard line. And this has been a great first half for the Steamers. They've got an opportunity to really prove that they are heavyweights here in the SFL if they can take down the juggernaut like Baltimore. 1st and 10 from the 20. 5-man rush. In trouble! Oh, man! First he had the hit, and then Ralph Leopold just wraps him up and brings him down.
Yeah, I think that was Al Walker getting the initial pressure, and then, like you said, it was the defensive tackle getting the cleanup and getting the sack, and that forces a 2nd and 16, not how Bossier City wanted to start this half.
That was definitely what Baltimore needed, though. They needed some kind of momentum shift to get something on their side. 2nd and long from just outside the 15. Fennick to throw. Going down the middle. Gets it to Garrison Blue. Gets to about the 25. So sets up 3rd down and 5 after the 11-yard gain.
They get a few of those yards back that they lost and then some, and now they have to really settle with something that can get them a 1st down almost automatically, because Baltimore is coming to play in this second half.
They've got the nickel set up here, but watch out. Frank Smith was going to go for the blitz. He backs off. Fennick has plenty of time. Needs to get it away. They lost the football! Picked up by Baltimore! What a recovery for Al Walker, as it looked like, I think it was Alvin Mack who knocked the football loose.
Yeah, that was an excellent takeaway by Baltimore's defense right there. He had all day to throw. The tackles got great pancake blocks, but now Baltimore gets to flip the script and get the ball inside the 20-yard line facing the Bossier City end zone.
Yeah, it looked like he had all sorts of time to try to heave it out and decided to try to scramble. I think that was where the bad decision was made, because then he just coughed it up.
Yeah.
So Baltimore from Bossier City 16 have an opportunity to possibly take the lead. Wigmore will throw. Going for it all! Gets it! One play, one catch, touchdown, Mac Chima!
How about that for a statement right there for Baltimore? They were down coming into the second half, and right there, they get the fumble recovery, and then one play, one touchdown. Excellent play by this offense to get ahead in the ballgame. Mac Chima took that touchdown, and now Baltimore looking to go up 3 early in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, one play, 16 yards for the touchdown. Tarkington with the extra point is up and through. That now makes it 17-14 with 8:53 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And it feels like it's just a restart of the half, except now Baltimore is on top by 3 instead of the Steamers being up by 4.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, now Bossier City has to do something to get back on the right foot.
Yeah, but this Baltimore defense is something you do not want to mess with. Let's actually quickly introduce them before we get to the first play. Robert Brady, Al Walker, Ralph Leopold, and Nate Brown are your defensive linemen. Frank Smith and Alvin Mack are outside linebackers. Ben Stackenpaper, Elijah Warfield, Roy Towers and are on corner. Sullivan Tyson, Young Vaught, Giovanni Bolton, John Patrick Levine on safeties. From the 20, Fennick will throw, checks it down, completes it to McWaffle, who's got room to run, spins around, and gets 8 yards on the check down. Great running after the catch.
That's definitely something I want to see more from Bossier City. Right there, they complete it for 8 yards, and that's something we didn't see any of going on in the first half, and right there, picks up 8.
From the jumbo pack, it will be Gonzalez, who gets maybe about 1.5 as Leopold is on the tackle. They'll make it 3rd down and inches.
It makes me wonder. I do believe they're going to try to pound it up the middle, try to pick up the 1st down on the ground. But, I've been shocked before, but, it makes sense with this formation that they're running as well.
Yeah, they've got the jumbo package. They're going to try to punch it up the gut here. Third and a piece of paper. McWaffle got... No, they're saying he didn't! Wow, Young Vaught on the tackle, stopping the drive for the time being. I think we might see a little bit of red hankies coming out. Yes,
Yep.
we do. Bossier City will challenge the spot of the football, so we'll take a retroactive look at this play. Brought to you by Retroid. Get your console to play SFL on the go at GoRetroid.com. So we'll take another look at this play. I thought he made it. Let's see. That looks like it should be good. I think we'll see a side angle here. Yeah, that's definitely past the line to gain. Remember, the yellow line is not official, but let's see what the call is. They will overturn the call. And it is a first down.
Yeah, and now can just extends this drive for Bossier City, which is exactly what they needed after that disastrous first drive for them in this second half. But now Baltimore's defense has to do something to slow down this Bossier City offense on this drive.
Yeah, Bossier City really needs to keep moving down the field, keep fighting fire with fire, and get back on top in this ball game. B-Robo going in motion to the right side will set up even receivers with the offset eye. Bennett will hand it off. McWaffle trying to make a lane. Pushing and gets 6 on the second and maybe even third effort on that play.
And that was Hunter McWaffle's hardest fought 6 yards of this day, because right there he got kind of bottled up about 2 or 3 yards after the line of scrimmage, but then that was all his legs and power and drive to pick up those extra yards.
They go back to the jumbo package, 2nd and 4. Looks like set up the defense on the outside. It'll be a run on the inside for Gonzalez, who gets about 1. Tackle there from Elijah Warfield. Now 3rd down and 3.
At this point, I've got to say you got to go for a B-Robo or maybe Garrison Blue, something little shorter to not get sacked, but they got to target one of those big receivers.
We got the 3 tight end sets. Pitching out to the right. McWaffle cannot get there. He'll be stopped short by Young Vaught. So it'll be 4th down for Bossier City. End up not converting it, so they'll have to punt it away.
Yeah, an unfortunate end to this drive that looked promising, but now they've got to punt it, and Baltimore gets it back with, some pretty good time to play in this game to pull ahead a bit more.
Bit of a low snap there for Danny Dimes, but he punts it away. Be taken at the 21-yard line. And about a 6-yard return on the punt will put Baltimore up on their own 27-yard line. Hey, question for the chat, everybody. How many likes do we have on this video so far? Don't answer. It's not enough. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Make sure you've got notifications on so you won't miss a minute of SFL and SFLM action, and help the channel grow through your support. Baltimore on top here, 17-14, 6:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. See if the Steamer defense can hold on here. Bit of a draw here for T-Roy Gaines as Barr is able to stop him for a gain of 5. We've got a game update. Let's go to Cameron Irvine.
Thank you, Ethan. It's Los Angeles' defense stepping up. Ben Charbs, the former Aztec, with the interception after the Aussie. Liam Ryan got a pick for the Aztecs on Australian night in Mexico City. 10-3 just before the half. It's a close one. Aztecs only up by 7. Back to you in Bossier City.
Thank you, Cam. GP Wells there on the run to make it 3rd down and 3 after a few more yards on that last play.
So far, they've stuck to the ground game in this drive. We'll see if they try to pound it and get a first down right here.
They might do that. They got split tight ends and an eye. I think they go for it right here, right up the gut. Handed off. Murray outside. Got the first down. Just enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, and that was a close one. I thought they might shortchange him right there on the spot, but they gave him the first, and now Baltimore continues to churn away these yards, and we'll see what they do on first.
Split tight ends, 2 receivers left for 1st and 10. Wigmore, quick step, throws up the middle. Got it to Benji Matson to the 39 of the Steamers. Great coverage, but it was still just a better catch.
Yeah, excellent pass by Wigmore, excellent coverage and even better catch with the defender in his face, caught it, but he established kind of that inside position a little bit on the reception, which enabled him to really come down with the catch a little easier.
Now just inside the Steamer 40. Two receivers set to the right. They'll hand it off. Murray goes to the left side, spins, and gets just short of the line to gain. They'll mark him just outside of it, 2nd and inches.
Yeah, I think that might have been a short spot, but hey, the 2nd and inches, they can go to pretty much anything to try to get this first down. They have a platitude of running backs back there, plus a fullback that they can pound it up.
They've got 2 tight ends split here. They might go for the run up the gut. And they will. Handoff. And that is Wells who gets the first down up to the 26. Nice 3-yard gain to move the sticks.
And this two-headed monster they've got in the running back committee is very effective so far in this game. They've been able to pick up first downs almost at will. And now they've got a manageable 1st and 10 on the 26.
Wigmore, quick step, throws it, incomplete, intended for Matson, but Bogey Barr was there to break it up.
Another play where one of the linebackers for Bossier City forces an incompletion. They've been playing phenomenal work today in coverage. A few plays where they've gotten beat, but hey, they've stayed strong and have forced Baltimore to play them very close today.
2nd and 10, 2 tight ends to the right. Wigmore stepping back, in trouble and brought down by Rob Foraker. It's a sack, and it's 3rd and 14.
They brought Foraker on the blitz, and he got around the tackle and got the sack. The tackle didn't even touch him. Just right back there, whiffed on him, and he just smashed Wigmore into the dirt, forces a 3rd and 14.
Now 3rd down and long to go. They got to get to about, I'm going to say, like the 15, 14-yard line. Wigmore throwing. Down the right side, deflected away, incomplete. Bogey Barr just swarming over the receiver. And a little bit of pinball there, but no one on the Steamer side was able to really see where that was.
Yeah, no, it was coming in hot potato style, and that time Bossier City's defense did just enough to force this field goal attempt at 46 yards.
Tarkington's long is 49, right from the middle. On its way, looks good, is good. So the field goal will put the Vultures up 20-14 with 3:22 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Nice long drive. Even it went 10 plays, 42 yards. Still ended up getting a field goal, and it's still a 1-score game.
Yeah, and on that field goal, it looked like he had room for about, quite a few more yards, maybe 7-8 more yards to go that he could have kicked it.
And another big boot there for Tarkington to put it through the end zone. So Tarkington with 3 rouges on the night. Those set the ball up for the Steamers at their own 20.
And are we going to see the Bossier City squad team that scored those 2 touchdowns? Or are we going to see the one that's been flailing a little bit? We'll see if they can complete the drive.
If they can at least get the field goal, get it back to a 3-point game, they will be in a good position for the 4th quarter. Fenix will pump fake, needs to get it away, cannot do so. It's a 5-yard sack after the takedown from Nate Brown.
And on that play, when he pump faked it, I thought maybe it would draw the defender to where he could find somebody, but no, it looked like a coverage sack. Nobody could get open, and the defense gets to him, brings him down, and forces the 2nd and 15.
2 sacks allowed by Bossier City compared to 3 for Baltimore, so it's been even-handed so far. Wow, what an incredible grab, threading the needle to B. Robo to set up 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, that was a great catch right there. It just had people all around him from the Baltimore defense, but was still able to come down with the catch. Excellent catch, probably catch of the night.
We'll see how they do it for the rest of it. 2 receivers apiece. Fennec will throw. Looking down the right side. Gets the completion. 1st down. Garrison Blue again with the grab.
Yeah, Garrison Blue has been feeding all day. It's really hashtag throw it to the tight end, and they have. Garrison Blue has been all over the field catching the ball. Him and B Robo. I know B Robo is not a tight end right now, but he's got the build of it just faster. And that time they could not get anybody to slow down Garrison Blue right there.
That last pass going for 16 yards. Right now, Fennec 8 for 10 with a touchdown, 100 yards passing in those last 10 attempts. Ooh, it's been a good one for Ace. Will step back, tried to run it himself. Does, and slides for a gain of 3. Good awareness to see the lane and just at least get that positive yardage.
Yeah, and I bet everybody on Bossier City's side of the sideline is screaming, get down, get down, get down, as soon as you pick up any yards, because you don't want to fumble again.
Yes, especially after that last drive when he tried to scramble it. And it's a throw on 2nd and 7. Deep ball, oh, off the hands of Blue and incomplete.
That time, Baltimore did enough by the safety to force the incompletion. They've been a little late to get to the receivers so far today, and that time, better late than never, and now it forces a 3rd and a bit longer.
They just got to get to the 47, the 47 of Baltimore to move the sticks. 2-2 for the Steamers. Fennec throwing, oh, and incomplete. It went off the mask of a Mac there as Blue was the intended target.
And Baltimore's defense heard the call and really showed up and shut down Garrison Blue on those last 2 plays to force this punt, and they had to because Garrison Blue was just torching them all day.
Yeah, right now he's 4 for 9 targets with 56 yards, the longest for him to the night being 18. Danny Dimes to punt this away. Fair catch will be called right at the 15-yard line. Baltimore holding on to a 6-point lead. Great job by their defense. Let's see if their offense can possibly make this a 2-score game.
Yeah, I'd like to see Baltimore be efficient as they were, not only on that last drive where they got the field goal, but so far they've been pretty efficient. Very balanced attack for them.
Balanced attack and almost 4-1 against the Steamers on the ground as they go to it again. Warren Murray will pick up another 5 to tack onto it.
And it's been so much easier for their offense since their running game has over 100 yards in the 3rd quarter, and not in the 3rd quarter, but up to the 3rd quarter. And now it just helps when they get 5-6 yards each time they run.
Yeah, they might already be in clock killing mode if I'm being honest about it. Handoff to GP Wells. We'll get a few more yards to set up 3rd down and 2. Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're going to do. They're just going to try to hold on to this lead as long as they can.
Yeah, I'm going to echo your sentiment. Yeah, if they could just run this out the rest of the game, I think they possibly could just coast to the victory off the back of the run game.
Handoff to Murray will get the 1st down. Benjamin trying to hold on to him, but wraps him down to the 31-yard line. Nice big gain of about 7.
Bossier City isn't making it easy. These linebackers are swarming to the ball and trying all they can, but these Baltimore running backs are just so difficult. Like I've mentioned before, every time they get attempted a tackle on, they seem to carry the defender for an extra 3 or 4 yards each time.
Yeah, they are just real strong on the ground. Always doing a good job on that. Oh, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Mac Chima. Zach Holdorf on the coverage.
Bossier City brought the blitz right there on that play and did enough to force the errant throw by Wigmore, and just enough to cause the incompletion. And excellent play by Bossier City on that 1st down.
Stops the clock with 9 seconds to go here in the 3rd. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Wigmore will check it down. Wells trying to get back to the line of scrimmage will do so and get some positive yardage to boot. Ends up getting a 5-yard gain on the play. As that takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's see some 4s in the chat, folks. We got a good one here in Bossier City. The Steamers trailing the Vultures 20-14. You're watching the SFL here on YouTube.
Football League is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or account of the game without the express written consent of the league office is prohibited.
A good one here in Bossier City. 20-14, the Vultures lead as we start the 4th quarter. Ethan Muslin, Wade Phillips here on the call tonight. Damon Simeon, Justin Reside on the stats, and that's an interception by Zach Benjamin, who gets it back to the Baltimore 41-yard line. The first mistake of the night for Jack Wigmore.
And that could not have come at a bigger time. We just start the fourth quarter, and right there, Bossier City, the linebacker, sitting in a perfect position, goes up for it, catches it, picks up a few yards, and now they are on about the 41 or 42, the 41-yard line, very much looking to score to, hey, get close or pull ahead.
A touchdown gives them the lead. A field goal cuts it to a 3-point deficit. And you see the stats for Benjamin tonight. 7 tackles, a sack, a TFL. He's pretty much just played the cycle tonight. Fennec will throw the deep ball. Gets it to Garrison Blue to the 23-yard line. 18 yards and a first down.
And on this drive, I expect to see a lot of Garrison Blue, B Robo, and a little bit of Vincalia sprinkled in. So far, they've been doing the most damage to this Baltimore defense. And I think if they can lean on them a bit, maybe get a few good runs here and there, I think they've got a good shot to score on this drive.
I think they absolutely could. Set with 2 tight ends to the left, 2 receivers right. Fennec will throw. Has time in the pocket, gets it away. Has the open man! Adam Williams, the other tight end, gets involved in the action, and it's 1st and goal to go.
They went to him, they dug deep, caught it, and just another post route that they've just been gashing the defense of Baltimore on all day. The tight ends have been feasting. These big receivers are just having their way with Baltimore's defense, and now they've got a very good shot at getting into pay dirt.
And looking at those stats from Fennec, he is doubled up on Jack Wigmore. Wigmore only at 126, Fennec at 258. He has been the top quarterback of the night. 1st and goal from the 5. Fennec to throw. Oh, tried to check it down. It's intercepted. Alvin Mack with room to run. He's got nobody but green space. Go down to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Baltimore. Alvin Mack with the pick 6. That is your heartbreaking breakaway play of the game. Brought to you by Brakes GPT. Sports memorabilia breakers and collectors. You never know whose autographed helmet or jersey you might hit. Check them out at brakesgpt.com. Oh my goodness, Baltimore with the heart punch up the gut on that pick 6.
Oh, the sternum punch right there. And then, Bossier City, right when we're talking about them possibly getting paid dirt, Baltimore just takes it the other way and then hits 6. And now Baltimore firmly in front, up 13 in this ballgame, a 2-score game. Bossier City has got to pull something out of their hat to get ahead again, because they led for a few minutes going into the second half, and now Baltimore shows why they are one of the best teams in this league.
Yeah, they were up by 4 at the halftime break, and it's been all Vultures all the time. I'm looking at the numbers here. 17 unanswered points by the Vultures, with now Bossier City going to set up shop on their own 28. They're going to have to get really aggressive on the pass game to try to get back into this football game. Instead, they'll go for the handoff. McWaffle going to go up the middle, get about 6. That's not bad. If you get six yards a run, that's not going to be too bad to set up next play.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. I mean, and even if you run down quite a bit of the clock, you've still got, your timeouts. You can still kick an onside kick if you get a touchdown, so you still got time to do something.
Jumbo pack here for 2nd and 4. They will hand it off. Gonzalez, planted at the line of scrimmage by John Patrick Levine. No gain on that one.
Baltimore's defense is not going to make it easy for the Bossier City's run game to get kick-started this deep in the game. So maybe they've got to continue to feed B. Robo and Garrison Blue. Hey, throw in Adam Williams. Get Vincalia back in this ballgame. We haven't seen him in a bit.
Set up twins to the left here for 3rd and 4. Watch the blitz. They'll rush 5. Fennec throws it right. Overthrew his target. Incomplete. B. Robo, the intended receiver.
And I don't know how I like that pass to B. Robo right there. It looked like there were 2 defenders in the area of the pass. It was off target ultimately, but hey, that's a tough play to make for a receiver when it's that bad.
Absolutely. So bring out Danny Dimes again to punt this away. Nice little big punt here to go to the 21. Return from Irvin will get the Vultures up to the 29-yard line. That pick by Alvin Mack, by the way, interception number 26 of his career, pick six number 4 of his career. So another fantastic little bit of things there for Alvin Mack to add to his stat sheet, if you will.
And at this point in the game, like you mentioned just the last drive, I think at this point they can pretty much just run out this clock as much as they want.
Yeah, they've got a 2-score lead. They just got the only enemy they've got is the clock. Oh, but except maybe that. That little pass there almost brought down by Bogey Barr, but it'll be dropped incomplete.
Bossier City's not going to give up, though. Like we just saw right there, they are going to scrap and fight until the final bell, and they're going to make it difficult for Baltimore to just have their way with them.
Absolutely. 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Bossier City doing a little bit of adjusting to the 2 tight end set. Wigmore steps back, looks to throw. Goes down the right side. Wow, into coverage and completed to Mac Chima will get the first down.
And that looked like it was into triple coverage. There were 3 Bossier City defenders in the area. Here, let's look at this. Yeah, 3 defenders, the safety up there as well, were in the area. But, you know, when you've got a great receiver like Mac Chima, you're going to bring it down.
You see the numbers there for Wigmore, 139 with a touchdown and a pick. Here's the thing, Fennec is 258 for 2 touchdowns and a pick. He's actually got the better QBR, even though it's right now in a losing effort. The run from Murray now going for 8 yards.
It's just been so tough for Bossier City's defense with Baltimore's offense just running so hot right now. Their run game's been on point, and they've been able to pick up large chunk gains.
Looks like 3 tight ends here in this formation. Run here for Wells is enough to just get the first down. Let's just crossing the 37, 38-yard line, and that will move the chains once again.
And these running backs just continue to pick up first downs. We've seen so many first downs picked up just by the halfbacks alone. I think we had one from T-Roy earlier on in the ballgame, though.
There'll be another handoff for Murray. Excuse me. And gets a little bit of an extra effort to get 9 on that play. Wow, great extra effort there to get to about the 32.
Yeah, like you mentioned, great extra effort. The blocking was phenomenal, but he, you know, gave that extra effort to pick up ultimately 9, and right there 17 carries for 93 yards with 11 being the longest play, but 5.5 yards per carry average, which
absolutely
will get you victories.
Absolutely does. Run here up the middle for Wells is going to be stopped short. Nice little tackle for Rob Forriker, brings up 3rd and inches.
And that time Bossier City's defense stood strong and now forces the 3rd and inches, which we'll see if Baltimore wants to maybe run T-Roy up the middle or get one of their multiple halfbacks back there to pick up the first.
Got 2 tight ends set to the left side here. They might go strong. No, they'll run it up the right side. Murray will get the first down to the 28. Nice little 5-yard gain. And once again, Baltimore's worst enemy right now is the clock with about 5 minutes to go.
That's right. And right there, the blockers did a great job opening up a hole, and the running back exploded through there for a first down.
Looks like they're going to try to stuff the lane here. A little bit of a blitz show as Daley Holder, who we have not seen anything tonight, is the man in motion. A nice little defensive stop from Jobu McSlim. Goes for no gain.
Yeah, they really want to force these no gains, and now because that clock continues to run, but you know, if they want any chance to get some points, they've got to make stops in a hurry.
And you see there, Baltimore so far tonight in this second half, no punts. They have held on and scored points on every drive. Wigmore will throw it and gets it completed to Mac Chima for a first down at the 15. I think the only drive where Baltimore didn't score was the interception.
Yeah, like that graphic mentioned, and you said they have just been cooking in the second half, and it just everything has been going right for them on defense, on offense, everything working in concert, and it shows why they're 5-2 go up to this point.
And why Bossier City had to work as hard as they could to try to get this win, because to try to prove that they are on that next tier in the SFL. They had it, and they just haven't had the opportunity to get back into it. Hand off to the right side for Murray, and they will roll him up for a gain of 5. That was Bogey Barr on the tackle. Looks like Zach Benjamin was around to clean up any extra effort that might have happened.
Murray continues to run at his average of 5.5 yards, right there, 5 yards. And so he just continues to just hurt this defense. And now he's over the century mark at 103 yards in the game.
Yeah, just a fantastic job by Warren Murray. Just like 20 carries for over 100 yards is an amazing effort.
Absolutely.
By him. Offset eye jumbo package. They're starting to drain the clock here, as Wells will get a couple more yards to boot to set up 3rd down and 3. Yeah, now with the clock winding down, under 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, and if they, even if they get stopped right here on 4th down, I don't anticipate Bossier City calling a timeout. So I think they'll at least get that field goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. So really, Bossier City is slowly running out of time to do anything in this game.
And if that field goal goes through, then you're pretty much forced to score 2 consecutive 2-point conversions. Otherwise, you're going to be in big trouble. Handoff for Murray, right side, will get the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Boy, Baltimore could just kind of kneel this out and make it a 16-point game if they wanted to.
They could. I mean, that's actually not a bad idea for Baltimore.
That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. The Vultures are 6 feet away from the end zone, with 2 minutes remaining in the game. They're hoping to seal the deal here in Bossier City. Vultures on top of the Steamers, 27-14 as they go for the handoff, and the dive to T-Roy Gaines is the touchdown that will seal the deal.
And he's a touchdown merchant. He always has been. He is a phenomenal fullback and had 1 touchdown on the rush game this season up until this point, as well as a receiving touchdown, but right there makes it 2 touchdowns on the ground for T-Roy Gaines in this season. And on that run, he just got enough and dove into the end zone.
Extra point from Tarkington is up and through. Look at that drive. 13 plays, 71 yards, 5 minutes, 25 seconds. This drive started with 7:24 to go in the 4th quarter, and it just kept going and going and going. And now Bossier City, who were up by 4 against Baltimore, are now down by 20.
Yeah, and that's what, 27 points in the second half alone? No, 24. Yeah, 24.
Yeah, that'd be 24 on the because they went into it 14-10.
Yeah.
The return will be brought out by Bossier City. Pink Lisa will take it up to the 33-yard line. Week 10 continues tomorrow, headlined by a crucial matchup in the East Division between the 4-3 Carolina Skyhawks and 4-4 Atlanta Swarm at 9 p.m. Eastern, plus Denver, Arizona, Motor City, Canton, and Louisiana, Pittsburgh. It's another doubleheaders SFL Sunday night right here on YouTube. You see there that graphic, 27-0 for Baltimore here in the second half. It has been all Vultures. They just adjusted perfectly in this second half. The pass to the left side is incomplete. And that looked to be, so I'm trying to look for it very quickly. Yes, that was Chris Doring, the intended receiver.
And Baltimore's defense continues to just hit the receivers whenever they try to catch it, and anybody that's not B Robo and Garrison Blue seems to get hit almost as soon as they try to catch the ball.
Absolutely. Robo going in motion to the right side. Fennec will throw it up the middle, gets it to Blue up to the 48-yard line. That'll be the first time out by Bossier City.
all Baltimore has on the mind is getting a first down after, just to seal this ball game. If they can try to eat up these timeouts for, eat up the timeouts for Bossier City, Baltimore's defense can get this victory.
Absolutely could. Fennec will roll out to his left. Throws it. Oh, wow. Great catch on that play. Another timeout called as B. Robo makes another spectacular grab. Now at the Baltimore 33.
That was a phenomenal catch. There were 3 defenders in the area, with one of the defenders just absolutely laying out for the ball. But the excellent catch to pick up the first down, and they continue to drive.
2-2 here for Bossier City. You see Garrison Blue on the right side. They go for that quick pass to, looks like that was Dave Axis, the intended receiver, getting his first bit of action, but swarmed up in the coverage.
Vaught was right there. He was in the area, stayed strong in the zone coverage. It looked like a zone just spot for him that he took away from the receiver and forced his second down.
Hoping to get a little bit of pride here as they try to get into the end zone. Man in motion over to the right. Fennec will throw. Left side, gets it completed over to Robo. They'll call for a first down. That'll be their final timeout.
Yeah, and they mission accomplished, at least getting into territory where they can potentially get 7, and then it's going to be a very uphill battle trying to get an onside kick and then getting even more points. Got to get the 2 2-point conversions as well.
Yep, Fennec will look for the throw. At the middle, gets it completed to Calia. They'll go to no huddle. First and goal just outside the 5. They reset, 1:20 to go. Fennec the throw, up the middle, incomplete. Stops the clock with 1:18, but Robo, the intended target, wasn't anywhere close to that one.
Good news for Bossier City. It stops the clock and gives them the opportunity to run a good play in, really go through their playbook and find something that is high output on these downs.
They're going empty backfield here. 5 wide receivers. Fennec will throw. 4-man rush, right side. Gets it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bossier City. And it's Dave Axis, his first catch and first score.
Yeah, first catch right there. No bigger time to do it than right there. Caught it, touchdown, and now Bossier City has to, continue to chuck along, get an onside kick after this point after, and, they're still in this ball game. They've just got to have excellent execution going forward.
Matt Fennec to kick the extra point up and through. Makes it 34-21 with 1:15 to go here in the ball game. 8 plays, 67 yards with that 11-yard touchdown run to Dave Axis. Makes it a 13-point game. And they will try for the onside kick. Here's the boot. And right into the hands of the receiving team. That was number 89 of Baltimore. And David Martin on the return. We have an update from south of the border. Let's go to Cam.
Thank you, Ethan. Los Angeles' defense kept him in it. Then their offense got him even closer. Sully Richardson into the end zone for the touchdown. 20-17. The 5-2 Aztecs clinging to a 3-point lead over the 2-5 Lycans. Back to you.
Thank you, Cam. As the Vultures go into victory formation, they'll start to drain the clock here. So Vultures will now go to 6-2. And they will once again hold up. They will be a game back from Canton, who had themselves a spectacular game last week in the Monday Night Spectacular. Their next opponents are going to be at home in Carolina, at home against Pittsburgh, then on the road against DC. Bossier City now going to 3-4 in a tough South Division. Everyone within a handful of games of each other. Their next opponents will be at Charleston, at home against Fort Worth, then on the road against Mexico City. But you got to give props to this Bossier City offense because Ace Fennec went for over 300 yards on the day.
Yeah, absolutely. Bossier City has nothing to feel ashamed about. They played all out, and it's just Baltimore's a really good team. And unfortunately, Bossier City just kind of ran into a kind of a buzzsaw today, and Baltimore just had their number. But Bossier City, to be able to lead in the first half, but then ultimately give it up in the second half.
Yeah, they had a great first half, and that second half just could not click whatsoever as Baltimore walks away from the Bayou with the victory. They defeat the Steamers 34-21. So we take a look at the final statistics, and boy, look at that second half. It was all Baltimore all the time, 24-7 in the second half. And look at that, 21 points off of turnovers. Wow. That was the key, and especially that pick six by Alvin Mack.
Absolutely, yeah. The pick six really sealed the deal for him. But hey, you know, Bossier City played a heck of a ball game. It's just Baltimore is just so dadgum good that, I mean, if you aren't perfect, it's a really tough game.
Absolutely, but they gave it a good effort. I think they'll have a chance to do it sometime later this season to take them on again. That'll do it for us here in Bossier City. Steamers fall short against the Vultures 34-21. From our partner Wade Phillips, our statisticians Justin Reside and Devon Simeon, our commissioner Cameron Irvine, I'm Ethan Muslin. More to come your way tomorrow night.